My name's Matthew Corbett, and I've just finished making 4 brand new educational videos, and they star me.
Matthew?
What, Sue? What is it?
They don't exactly star you, do they?
What do you mean they don't star me? How do you mean?
Well, I'm in them.
Yeah, all right. Yes, Sue's in them. They star myself and Sue, the two of us. What, Sweet? What? You're the star. Well, yes, you're in them. I agree. Yeah, all right. They star myself and Sue and Sweet. The really good... Oh, there you are, Sooty. What do you want? You're the #1 star. You can't be the #1 star. I mean, you don't even speak, do you? How can you be the #1 star? What's the water? Don't! All right, you're the #1 star, all right? Okay, he's the #1 star. Sue, which video do you like best out of the 4? Which one?
I like the one about safety. I learned so much from that one.
Yeah, well, it is a very nice one. The safety one's extremely good. Which video do you like best out of the 4, Sweet? You like the one about simple counting, the numbers one. Why do you like that one, Sweet? Because now you can count your bones. It's very good. Which is your favourite video out of the 4, Sooty? Which one do you like best? You like the one about reading? Why is that? The simple reading, why? Oh, because that's the one where I read a story to you all. It's true, actually. I do read a story in that one. My favourite one, actually, is the one about simple science, because that's why I get to slide down a slide in the playground.
Actually, Matthew...
Yes, Sue?
I think they're all good.
So do you? And so do you? Well, actually, so do I. We all like them. We hope that you do too. Hello there. My name's Matthew Corbett, and with the help of Sooty and Sweep and Sue and this video, we're going to try and show you all about safety in the home and outside the home as well. We're going to show you how accidents happen and how to prevent them from happening to yourselves. I've just been reading this leaflet by the Royal Society for Prevention of Accidents, and inside the leaflet I read these facts. Last year, 869,000 children were hurt in the home. 869,000. Now, it's not that we want to stop you boys and girls from having fun. We don't want to stop you from enjoying yourself. But you must remember this, that unless you're sensible, danger can occur in the most surprising of places. I wonder if Sooty and Sweet and Sue are being sensible. Well, Sooty's being sensible. He's playing with a toy car. Hello, Sooty. Let's see what Sue's doing. Sue's being sensible. She's reading.
Oh, dear me. Fancy that. Did you know that 1 in 5 of all the accidents to children at home are caused by them running into things? Well, this could result in heavy objects falling on them or cause them to collide with other things. Well, 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 I never knew that. Sweep, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sweep? Yes, you. You're pretending to be an aeroplane? Sweep, that is nothing like an aeroplane. You're just rushing about. And that is just how accidents happen. You're going to hurt yourself. You will, Sweep. You will, Sweep. Will! You will! All right, Sweet, all right. You know best. Off you go. What, Sweep? You've hurt yourself. Well, I told you so. Oh, come here, you silly dog. Come here. Sooty, come and lend a paw. Oh, poor old Sweep. Oh, thank you very much, Sooty. Thank goodness you're calm and sensible. You're not surprised Sweep came a cropper? No, neither am I. You can go and play with your car again now, Sooty. I'm sure Sweep's learned his lesson. What, Sweep? You know what you were doing wrong? You were rushing from side to side, yes. From that side to that side. From that side to that side, yes. Yes, that side to that side. Yes, all right, Sweep. Sweep! You're not going to do that anymore? Good. Well, if you're not going to rush from side to side, Sweep, what are you going to do? You're going to rush round and round? Oh, really, Sweep? Sweep! Stop it, Sweep! Sweep! Sweep, stop! Sweep, will you stop it? Stop! You keep rushing through that door there, and it says in the ROSPA report that lots of accidents are caused by children trapping their fingers indoors, so just be careful, Sweep, otherwise you'll trap your ear in the door. You will, Sweep. You will. You will! All right, Sweep. You know best, but don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, no! What, Sweep? You've trapped your ear in the door. Surprise, surprise! Oh, Sooty, he's done it again. Come and give me a hand, will you? Oh, you dozy dog! I warned you all along. Oh, there you are, Sweep. Now I only hope you've learned your lesson. You have? Well, please don't rush around. It can be dangerous. Why don't you do something nice and gentle? Why don't you go and join Sooty? He's playing with his car. But for goodness sake, Sweep, are you listening? Don't rush up the stairs or you may fall. Stairs can be dangerous. What, Sweep? In that case, you won't use the stairs. Well, how are you going to get up there then, Sweep? Watch. Sweep, that is really silly, climbing up the shelf. Sweep, that is a sure way to come a cropper. More than half the accidents in the home are caused by falling. And believe me, Sweep, believe me, you are going to fall. Watch out, Sweep. You will, Sweep. You will. You will. Oh, Sweep. You're a very lucky boy, Sweep. You could have hurt yourself badly falling like that. Mind you, it was your own fault and I did warn you. Look, I'm going to put these bandages away. So why don't you quietly watch Sooty? He's playing with his toy car. I'm sure that can't be a dangerous thing to do, Sweep.
Well, like many little boys, Sooty is very keen on his play bricks. He'd recently made a very impressive racing car, and now he's taking it apart, so he can make something else. Well, here's a nice scene. No danger of any accidents happening here. What a tidy little workman Sooty is. Oh dear, he's having a bit of trouble with that white brick. It won't come off. It's stuck, isn't it, says Sweep. Sooty's shaking it. Sooty, try flicking it. Flick it. That's it. Oh. No? That's not having any effect. Hang on, Sooty's having a think. It's always a good idea to have a think, and then maybe he'll come up with something which, he's come up with his glasses on. That's to have a closer look. That's the brick there. Sooty's still not sure what to do, but I think Sweep's got an idea. A screwdriver. A screwdriver, says Sooty. No fear. Screwdrivers can be very dangerous things. And Sooty shows Sweep exactly how dangerous... Ooh, how dangerous they can be. Put your paw on that. Ooh, ouch, says Sweep. They're very dangerous. Screwdrivers are pointed and sharp. Never, ever play with them. What about pliers, says Sweep. Pliers, says Sooty. Oh, goodness me, Sweep. No, look. And Sooty shows Sweep how dangerous they can be. They can nip your fingers. Ouch, says Sweep. And Sooty only did it gently. He's putting them somewhere safe. A penknife? No fear, says Sooty. Give that to me. You should never, ever, ever play with penknives. They're sharp and dangerous. We'll have to think of some other way of separating these two bricks. A bone? Well, it's worth a try, says Sooty. Give it to me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, goodness me. Well, it's separated the bricks, but it's dealt with the car as well. The two boys have a jolly good laugh. Ah, there you are. Well, you've already met Sooty and Sweep and Sue, haven't you? You should also have learnt something about safety and something about danger. You should have learnt that it's very dangerous to rush from side to side. It's also quite dangerous to rush around in circles as well. You should also have learnt that it's dangerous to climb up shelves like Sweep did. He's a silly dog, isn't he? Also, it's very, very dangerous to play with tools. Do you remember? Sooty showed Sweep how sharp the screwdriver was. They're pointed and sharp. Also, Sooty showed Sweep how dangerous the pliers are. Do you remember Sweep got his paw caught? It can hurt. Also, Sooty wisely told Sweep never, ever, ever to play with penknives. Now, they really are dangerous. So, you've learnt something already. You've learnt about danger. And talking of danger, there is actually something very dangerous, very close to where I'm sitting here in this room. As a matter of... Oh, don't worry, it's not Sooty that's dangerous. What am I doing? Well, I was talking to the boys and girls, telling them that there's something dangerous right here in this room, not far from where I'm sitting. Can you guess what it is? That's a good idea. Have a little guess. See if you can see what it is that's dangerous. Any ideas? You know what it is? Sooty knows what it is. What is it then, Sooty, that's dangerous? Is the apple core? No, it's not the apple core. Apple cores aren't dangerous. You think you know what it is now? All right. What is it that's dangerous quite close to where I'm sitting? The telephone. No, it's not the telephone, Sooty. Will I give you a clue? All right, I'll give you a clue. I'm just going to pour myself a cup of tea. Have a think about what it is that's very dangerous, very close to where I'm sitting. I'm just going to pour myself a cup of nice, hot tea. Actually, this is very hot tea. There we are. Nice, hot tea. Do you know what it is that's so dangerous? He knows! Great. What is it that's so dangerous, Sooty? It's the lamp. No, it's not the lamp, actually. The thing that is so dangerous is the hot tea. Because it's very hot, and the hot tea could easily scald you. Is it the cup that's dangerous? No, it's what's in the cup. Any hot drink is dangerous. Mugs are dangerous. Cups are dangerous if they contain hot drinks. Teapots are very dangerous if they contain hot tea. And even more dangerous, kettles. Ooh, I've burnt myself. Well, no, nearly. They're very hot and they're very dangerous things. So you must be careful, otherwise you could get scalded. You'd like a cup of tea? All right, I think you deserve a cup of tea. In fact, you can have mine. Here, Sooty. Let's pop it up there. Boys and girls, do be very careful about... What? Can you use your own mug? All right, here's your own mug. You must be very... Oh, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're going to pour the tea from that cup into your mug? No, 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 no. Never, ever, ever try to pour hot liquid from one container into the next. That's very dangerous. You could end up being hurt very badly.
Matthew?
Don't...
Matthew,
oh,
what's
Sue.
all the shouting about?
Oh, Sue, I'm terribly sorry. I was just talking to Sooty, telling him about the dangers of hot liquids, how if you're not careful, you could easily be scalded. Do you have any idea how many children were hurt by being scalded last year? How many?
33,000.
33... That's very clever of you, Sue. How did you know that? No, it is actually 33,000. Can you picture that, Sooty, 33? You find it difficult to picture? Well, it is quite hard to imagine 33,000 people, isn't it? Can you picture 33,000 people, Sue?
Well, think of an important football match that you see on the television.
Yes.
The number of people in the crowd could easily be, say, 33,000, and that's how many children are injured every single year. So you'd better warn them again, Matthew.
Yes, I will, Sue. Imagine that. As many people as there are at a football match every year. So you must be careful. Beware of hot liquid, which is contained in mugs, in cups, in teapots, and last but certainly not least, in kettles. That's very hot. You must be careful. Otherwise, boys and girls, you may end up being one of the children who is hurt every year by scalding liquid. The Sweep here, he's been in the wars, haven't you, Sweep? Oh, he's not too bad, I don't think. Look, Sooty, Sue, you go and use the bathroom, and I'll take the bandages off Sweep. All right, go on, off you go. Use the bathroom. Poor old Sweep. Let me take the bandages off, because I don't think you're actually not that badly off, are you? Let me pull this off. Hang on, ear up, ear up. There we go. There we are. OK, Sweep, how do you feel, in fact? How is your head? Not too bad. You just got a bit of a headache? Well, hang on, let me just take this off your ear. Let me just take this off. There we go. There we are. He wasn't actually hurt. Stay where you are, Sweet, because I'll go and get you something for your head. Just stay where you are. I'll go and get you something for your head. There is something in this.
Matthew, are you all right?
Yes, I think so, Sue. Yes.
What happened?
This is what happened. A skateboard. Look at that. Do you know every year hundreds of accidents happen through toys being left lying around on the floor?
So you mean when grown-ups tell children to tidy their rooms,
yes,
it's not only to make them look nice, but to make them safer as well?
Absolutely, Sue. Yes, that's it.
And is that why you tell us to tidy our bedrooms, Matthew?
Yes, of course,
You're not just being a meanie, not just being a boring, grumpy, miserable grown-up.
No, of course not, Sue.
Well, all these years, and I thought you were.
Charming.
How do you feel now, Matthew?
Not too bad. I just feel a little bit dizzy, that's all.
Ah, well, you probably need some fresh air.
Yes.
Sit still and I'll just go and open the window.
OK, you can open the window. You see, you've learned something else now. Sue, don't touch the window. Don't touch the window.
Why on earth not?
Because every year, Sue, 16,000 accidents happen with children and windows.
16,000?
Yes.
That's about the same as half a football crowd, isn't it?
Yes, you can look at it that way if you like. But if you don't want to be one of those children who are hurt, then don't touch windows. Let grown-ups open windows.
All right, Matthew.
Go and use the bathroom. Go on.
OK.
Off you pop.
What are you doing, Sooty? Oh, you're trying to take the ducks out of the bath? Oh, well, let me help you. Hang on. Here we are. I'll just send this yellow one up to you. There you go. Here's the red one. Can you reach him? Well done. What a clever bear you are. And the last yellow one. Well done, Sooty. What are you going to do now? Oh, you're going to jump in. Oh, that's a good idea. No, stop! Stop! Don't just jump in the bath. You should never get into a bath without checking the water first. Really, you should get a grown-up to do it. But Matthew says I'm sensible enough, so I'll be the grown-up and you can be the child. So let's check the temperature, Sooty. Ouch! Oh, Sooty, that is boiling. Is it too hot to get in? It certainly is. Just a minute. I've thought of a little experiment we can carry out to demonstrate just how hot this water is. Come along. Here we are then. You've got the goldfish net and I've got the fresh egg. Now then, let me put the egg into your net. There we are. Now then, pop it into the bath, Sooty. That's it. And now we're both going to count to 10. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now pull it out, Sooty. There we are. And go and rest it over there. Now then, I want you to peel it, Sooty, all right? Yes, peel it, come on. That's it. There's a clever bear. It's hard-boiled? Yes, I know it's hard-boiled, and that's what you'd be if you got into that bath. A hard-boiled bear. Come on, Sooty. I was only kidding. I got the hard-boiled egg from the fridge. It wasn't a fresh egg at all. But it was just to show you how serious hot water can be if you don't check the temperature first. You've decided not to have a bath? Oh. Oh, you're going to have a shower instead? Oh, well, showers can be dangerous as well. Now, let me show you the correct way of running a shower. But, of course, it should rarely be done by a grown-up. Now, the thing is, you must start the shower at cold. See, that's cold. There we are. Now, test it, Sooty. Shall I make it a bit warmer? All right. There we are. Try again. Bit more. Right, there we go. How's that? That's all right. Well, there you are. That's the secret. Always start at cold and never at hot. So now it's time to get in. Except another thing that you have to remember about showers. Well, there's not a lot of point in having one, Sooty, if you haven't any soap, and we've just run out, so pop down to the kitchen and get some, will you? Ah, at long last, the bathroom to myself. Not very often this happens, I'll have you know, so I'd better make the most of it while I can, because you can bet your boots that silly grey dog will be here in a minute, making a nuisance of himself. Oh, no, what did I tell you? Sweep, what on earth are you doing? Playing eeny, meeny, miny, moe? Sweep, 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 please, why are you playing eeny, meeny, miny, moe? You're trying to decide which pills to take? For your headache? But Sweep, where did you get those pills? Matthew's bathroom cabinet. And does Matthew know you've got them? No? Well, it's about time he did know. Now give those bottles to me. Come on. I'm going to see Matthew right now. Matthew? Matthew!
You're kidding me, Sue. Was Sweep actually going to take one of these pills?
Yes, he was playing eeny, meeny, miny, moe with 2 pill bottles.
Oh, no. You know, pills are very dangerous things. Actually, pills can be very good things, of course, because they can make you feel better when you're feeling poorly. But you should only ever take pills when they're given to you by an adult. Pills are not sweets, OK? And Sweep was very silly to take these bottles out of the cabinet.
Well, he's not the only one who's been silly, is he, Matthew?
Beg your pardon? What do you mean he's not the only one who's been silly? What do you mean?
Well, I think you've been a bit silly, Matthew, if you don't mind me saying so.
Me? Silly? Me? What have I done, Sue? What have I done?
Well, haven't you heard of lockable cabinets and child-resistant lids?
Oh, yes, you're quite right, actually. I have been a little bit silly, haven't I? As a matter of fact, boys and girls, this is advice that you can give to your parents. They should all have lockable cabinets to put the medicines in. lockable cabinets, which means that the children can't get into them, doesn't it, Sue?
Yes, and Matthew, the cabinet should be kept in the kitchen and not in the bathroom.
In the kitchen? Why would you keep a medicine cabinet in the kitchen, Sue?
Well, so that you can keep an eye on it at all times.
I understand. That's great advice. You can tell your parents about that, boys and girls. Keep the lockable cabinets in the kitchen so you can keep your eye on it. What else was it that we talked about, Sue?
Child-resistant lids.
Child-resistant lids on top of the pill bottles. This will stop little children from opening them up. Very good advice, that. Give it to your parents. OK, apart from that, though, Sue, I think you will have to admit that I'm very safety conscious.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? What do you mean?
Well, I've noticed something else which could be dangerous in this room.
What, here in this room?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
Well, I can't see anything that's dangerous. Can you see anything that's dangerous? What? Hang on, Sue. I'll find out what it is. It's not the loaf,
No,
is
it's
it?
not the loaf of bread, Matthew.
No, it's not the loaf of bread. Just it could be like a game. Can you see anything dangerous?
You're
Come on,
getting
come on then.
warmer.
Warmer? Over here?
You're getting colder now.
Oh, colder. Maybe it's over this way. Am I getting warmer?
No,
Sue?
you're getting freezing.
Freezing? It must be over this way. I wonder if it's over here.
Warmer. Warmer.
Warmer? It must be over here.
No, you're freezing again.
Actually, you're right. It is freezing. I'm only wearing a shirt. That's why. Is it over here?
Warmer.
Over this side?
You're getting hot.
Hot?
You're getting hotter.
Hot.
You're getting boiling. You're
Boiling.
absolutely...
It's this that's hot and look, nearly knocked it off then. Look at this sticking out. That's what it is, isn't it, Sue?
That's it, Matthew. The pan handle is sticking out.
You're quite right. And this is more advice, boys and girls, that you can give to your parents. Because this cooker should have a cooker guard on it to stop the pans from being pulled off. If you've got a young family, you should have a pan guard to stop it from being pulled onto somebody. Thank you very much for the advice, Sue. Terrific. A pan guard. Good idea. Don't worry, Sue. The pan handle's not sticking out anymore. I've turned it in,
good,
OK?
good.
Right. Oh, hang on. The sweep's coming. Hi, Sweep. Did you have a nice hot bath? No? Why not? You didn't dare? What do you mean? Well, you had a cold bath instead. And now you've caught a cold? Oh, dear. You think you're going to sneeze? Don't sneeze, don't sneeze. That's not hygienic. Sooty, come up here. Quickly, bring a handkerchief. He's going to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Thank you for the hanky. Sweep, could you blow your nose, please? Blow your nose. There's a good boy. Blow it. A bigger blow than that, Sweep. Bigger blow. Come on, a really big blow. Come on. Oh, goodness me, that's enough. That's enough. Look at this. He's blown a hole in the handkerchief. That was a big blow, wasn't it? Are you any warmer yet, Sweep? No. He still feels cold. You know how to warm him up? Well, apparently Sooty knows how. But what are the matches for? You're going to light a fire for him? No. Don't take the matches. In fact, you should never, ever touch matches. Do you know something? There are over 17,000 serious accidents every year through playing with matches. Come on, stand up. And parents, this is really advice for you. You should always keep matches out of the reach of children. I'm going to keep these, OK? What, Sweep? You still feel cold?
Oh, well, I've got an idea, Matthew.
What's that, Sue?
Will you give me a hand?
Well, I will if I know what you're talking about. Oh, this thing. Lend her a hand. Let's...
Here we are.
Just a minute. Normally, Sue, you're right. This is a fan heater, but I'm afraid that children and small people like you shouldn't, in fact, handle anything electrical. So let's not play with that at all. We'll put that down over there. We're going to have to think of another way to make Sweep nice and warm. You got an idea? What is it, Sooty? That's a good idea. The old-fashioned way. Go and get it. Go on. He's had a very good idea, actually. Just give him a good rub down with a towel. Sue, can you move over that side? Over that side. That's it. Move around there. Come on there, Sweep. That's it. And a jolly good rub down with the towel. That's it. This will do the trick. This is how to warm somebody up if they're feeling very, very cold. All you do is you just rub them up and down. Rub them up and...
Matthew,
What, Sue?
you've rubbed him out.
He's gone. Sweep, where are you? Sweep. Oh, wait. Where is he? Oh, there you are. Are you feeling warm now, Sweep? You're not feeling too bad? You could probably still do with a jumper. Would you like to have a jumper on, Sweep? Yeah, all right, go and bring his jumper up then. Oh, look at this. That's a very smart jumper. Would you please kneel down, Sweep? Thanks very much. Let's put this over his head, shall we? Let's get this jumper on. This is how to make people feel warm as well. Wear more clothes. There we are. That's it. Over your nose. Pull it down. Pull it down. That's it. And push your arm through there. And the other arm through this side sweep. There we go. Let's pull his ears out. Pull your ears out. There we are. Let's have a look at you. Stand over there. Now, do you feel warm now, Sweep? He feels warm. Yippee! Right, who fancies breakfast, yeah?
Yes, please, Matthew.
What about toast? Nice warm toast with lots of butter. Yes? Good idea. Sue, have we got any bread?
Yes, it's right there, Matthew.
What?
Beside you.
Well, that thing there?
Yes.
That's a great big uncut loaf, that great big thing. How are we going to cut it? You go and get the bread knife? That's a silly question. Get a silly answer, I suppose. Oh, there it is. Give it to me. No, Sooty, be careful with that knife. You could have cut my... What? Why are you crying? You've hurt me. Well, no, as it happens, you haven't actually hurt me, but you could easily have hurt me because knives like this are very, very sharp and very dangerous. And children should never, ever touch carving knives or bread knives or any sharp kitchen knife. How sharp is it? Well, I can show you exactly how sharp it is. Excuse me, Sweet. Let's just get this loaf over here. We'll cut the loaf. Sooty, can you leap on top of the loaf and hold it steady? Up you get. Up. There we go. All right. And I'll show you exactly how sharp this is by cutting the loaf. Look, see? See how sharp it is?
Oh, Matthew, that's the first time I've ever felt sorry for a loaf.
It's the first time I've ever felt sorry for anybody who had to eat that. It's like a doorstop. Jump down, Sooty. I don't think we'll eat that, actually. Haven't we got any of that cut bread anywhere, Sue?
Yes.
We have? Well, go and get it. Don't let us eat that stuff.
Oh.
Go and get the cut bread.
All
Go
right,
on.
then.
Off you pop. You give her a hand. Well, go on. Bring it up together. Thank you very much indeed. All right. Let's have some of this, shall we? You don't want it toasted? Well, just ordinary bread? All right. Well, can you take that down, please, sir? Take that down. You go and get the knife. All right. Go and get the knife for the butter and the honey, because Sooty does, in fact, like honey. Give me the knife, Sooty. We get... No! Look at that. You've done it again, Sooty. It's not a carving knife. No, it's not a carving knife, but whenever you're passing anybody a knife, you should always pass it to them so that they get the handle, like that, okay? But in fact, I think we'll leave knives altogether. We'll just do without knives. We'll do without the toast. What, Sweet? Can you have some cornflakes? Why have you changed your mind to cornflakes, Sweet? Because they're safer than toast. I suppose they are, in a way, safer than toast. There's a new packet down there. Is it? Oh, go on, bring them up. That's it. Go on, bring them up here, Sooty. There's a brand new packet, a huge one as well. I better open it up. I'll get the scissors. They're down here in a drawer. Stay where you are, Sooty. Don't let go. Here are the scissors. There we go. I'll just open up this packet of cornflakes then.
Matthew?
Yes?
Are
Yes?
you using scissors to open that packet?
Yes, I am, yes.
Can they be dangerous?
Well, yes, actually, scissors can be very, very dangerous, Sue. These are very sharp kitchen scissors. And children should never, ever play with these, because these would cut through your finger just like they're cutting through the cornflakes box. Actually, there are scissors that children can use. We've got some down here. They're in the drawer as well. You used to use these. These are called round nose scissors, and these are quite safe for children to use as long as there's a grown-up who's watching. That's very good advice. Make sure you get a grown-up to watch you with the round nose scissors. Oh, look at that! We don't need scissors at all. It's open on its own. Well done, Sooty. So, breakfast is now served. Yeah, here we go. Well, we've all had a smashing breakfast, and now after breakfast, I've brought Sooty out to see some of the dangers that you can actually find outside the home. Unfortunately, he's had so many cornflakes that he's fallen fast asleep inside the box. So I've decided to enlist the help of a little friend. This is Colin. Colin, look at me when I'm talking to you. Would you like to knock on the top of the box and see if we can get Sooty out? Will you knock on the top of the box? Wasn't loud enough, really, was it? Can you knock a little bit louder? Knock. Oh, goodness me! Who's that? Well, that's Colin. Will he come and give you a kiss? Colin, come on over here. Give him a nice big. Give him a kiss. Push your lips out. Push your lips. He looks like a parrot. He does not look anything like a parrot. He's a very nice, handsome young man. A proper kiss. A proper kiss, please, Colin. Well, it was near enough. Thanks for helping us, Colin. Off you pop. There's a good boy. What are we doing? Well, I've come to show you one or two of the dangers that you can find outside the home. Is Colin dangerous? No, it's not Colin that's dangerous. Look, I want to show you this. You know what it is, don't you, Sooty? It's a motor car. That's right, it's a motor car. And that's the danger that I was talking about. Motor cars. You like motor cars? Well, so do I. I like motor cars very much. But Sooty, they are responsible for some of the most serious accidents that there are. Traffic accidents, or road accidents as they're known. You see, this is the reason why. These things are so incredibly hard. They're really tough metal, and down here, there's glass. See all that? You should always be very careful of glass. It's very, very dangerous stuff. And down here, the bumper, very hard indeed. And the whole thing, Sooty, is so heavy that not even I can lift it. You think you could lift it? No, you couldn't. As a matter of fact, nobody can lift these things, and you're not afraid of them. Well, you must be afraid of them. You've got to treat them with a great deal of respect. You'll be able to dodge a car. Sooty, you can't dodge cars. For a start, they move too fast. Look at them on the street. Look, see how quickly they're going? You couldn't possibly dodge those. You'd run in and out of them. You will not run in and out of them. You won't even go on the roads. And another reason you won't run in and out of them is because there are too many cars. Look how many there are. Is it only cars that we've got to be afraid of? No, not only cars. They're not the only dangerous things. Come with me, and I'll show you what else is dangerous. Come on. Just look at this, Sooty. What is it? Well, it's a motorbike, and it's beautiful. It certainly is a beautiful machine, I'll say that for it. But motorbikes can be every bit as dangerous as cars. It's not half as big as a car. Well, no, but that's part of the reason why they can be sometimes even more dangerous than cars, because they're difficult to see, and they travel very, very much quicker than cars. Is everything dangerous? I'm afraid so. On the roads, everything is dangerous. Cars, lorries, motorbikes, coaches, taxis, everything. What's the answer? Well, certainly part of the answer is this. This is a leaflet on the Green Cross Code. This tells you how to cross the road safely. Yeah, good idea. We'll go and find somewhere nice and quiet to sit down and read the Green Cross Code. Come on, Sooty. So we headed off towards the park. But before we got there, we met these two children who'd been brought by their teacher to meet a policeman to learn about crossing the road.
How to cross the road? I certainly am.
Of course, children under the age of 7 should never go on the roads without a grown-up, and younger children should always hold on to a grown-up's hand.
Perhaps you tell us how we cross the road. Well, we're fortunate here in that
The policeman told us about finding a safe place to cross, such as this zebra crossing. Stand on the pavement near the curb, he said, and look all around for traffic, and listen carefully. If traffic is coming, let it pass, and look all around again. When there is no traffic near, walk straight across the road. That was the policeman's message. Keep looking and listening for traffic while you cross. You think you've got that? Well, I hope you have, because you didn't have much of a clue earlier. Ask him about the cars. Sooty wants to know, are cars dangerous things?
Cars can be very dangerous things. They're a lot heavier than we are, and if they were to hit you, gosh, you'd know it.
I just told you that. What about motorbikes? What about motorbikes?
Motorbikes can be dangerous as well.
Well, what's his name? Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't ask. What's your name?
My name is P.C. Hawkins.
P.C. Hawkins. Well, P.C. Hawkins and children, do you think we know enough about crossing the road to try together to cross the road?
Yes, I'd like us to try here, because crossing between parked cars is a very dangerous thing to do.
I see. So this is a nice clear crossing.
This is a clear place to cross.
And you feel safe with the policeman? So do I. P.C. Hawkins, kids, shall we cross the road? Yes. Don't forget the rules, will you, of the Green Cross Code? Right, let's try it, shall we? Up we go. Then P.C. Hawkins took us through crossing the road in practice. And Sooty was very interested. We went to the crossing and stopped. Then we looked all around for traffic and listened carefully. We let the traffic pass and looked around again. Then, when it was clear, slowly and carefully, we crossed to the middle of the road. And we looked all around again carefully before walking slowly and carefully and safely to the other side. Hey, that's good. Success. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, children, for showing us. And thank you. A salute to say goodbye. Thank you, officer. A salute, please. A salute. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, there you are. Well, we've been back for quite some time now. And all the time that we've been here, Sooty and Sweep and Sue have been studying the Green Cross Code. So I think finally they all know where to cross, and when to cross,
That's right.
and how to cross. In other words, you all know your Green Cross Code. Is that right?
That's right, Matthew.
Very good. And boys and girls, you too should learn your Green Cross Code and stay safe on the roads. Sooty, come over here, because there is something else I want to talk to you about. Now, so far, this video has been all about safety, inside and outside. It's been about dangers that you meet, but there is another danger which I've got to tell you about, which is actually nothing to do with accidents.
What is it to do with then, Matthew?
Well, this is called the danger of strangers. Pay attention. Now, when you go out to play, you should always be with a grown-up who you know very well. Or else you should be playing with a group of children that you know very well. But sometimes you may get separated from that grown-up, or you may lose the group of children, and you'll be on your own. Now, there are one or two rules to remember. Firstly, never talk to strangers. Just don't talk to them. But even more important than that, never, ever, ever go into the car of a stranger.
What, even if he offers you sweeties, Matthew?
Oh, Sue, especially if he offers you sweeties or money, you do not get into his car. Don't go with a stranger, Sue.
Well, if you're lost and you need help, who do you ask then?
It's a very good question, that, actually, Sue, because if you're lost, the best person to ask is, you think you know? A policeman. Well done, Sooty. I mean, we met a very nice policeman this afternoon, didn't we? If you can't find a policeman, then the next best person is a lady. See if you can find a lady walking along and ask her for help. And if you can't find a lady, go into the nearest shop and ask the shop assistant to help you. OK? So let's see what you've learnt. Sue, if a man comes along and asks you to get into his car, what do you say to him?
No.
That's the correct answer. You say no. Sweep, if a man asks you to get in his car and he'll give you some sweeties, what do you say? No. That's the right answer. Sooty, what if a man comes up to you and says to get into his car and he'll give you some money? What do you say? Well done. The answer is no. This is a more difficult one this time. Sweep, what if a man comes up to you and says, get into my car, Sweep, and I'll show you my puppies? What do you say? No. Say it louder, Sweep. That's the right answer. No. Say it louder, Sweep. What do we say if a man asks us to get into his car altogether? No. Okay, and Sue, if you get lost, who do you go to for help?
A policeman.
A policeman or a nice-looking lady or somebody in a shop, a shopkeeper. You have the right to say no. Say it long and say it loud. Say no. And please beware the danger of strangers.
Matthew?
Okay? What, Sue?
We've learned so much today about safety and some of the dangers that are around. The only thing is, well, I'm sorry to seem silly, but could you just run through them again, please?
Actually, Sue, it's not silly at all, that, because I've actually written down a list of the sort of things that we've seen today, the things which you should have learnt something about. Here's the list. Number 1. Now, we've learnt that it can be very dangerous to rush around, haven't we? Do you all agree with that? Yes. And number 2, it's dangerous to climb on things because you might fall. Remember, Sweep? Yes, you might fall. Number 3, you must be careful of sharp or pointed things like screwdrivers or penknives. All right? They can be very, very dangerous. Number 4, beware of hot liquid. It can scald. Also, beware of hot things like cups and kettles and teapots.
Quite right.
Number 5, don't leave toys lying around because somebody may fall on them. What? I fell on them. Well, I fell on the skateboard, you're quite right. Number 6, don't open or play with windows because you may fall out. Number 7, be very careful of bath water. Now, let a grown-up run your bath water and check the temperature for you before getting in, okay? And the same goes for showers. Number 8, pills and medicines. Now, pills can cure you, but they can also be very, very harmful. So be careful what you do with them. Let a grown-up handle all pills and medicines, okay? Number 9, parents, this was one for you if you remember. Remember, lockable cabinets. Lockable cabinets and something else, child-resistant pill bottles. Also, parents, cooker guards. Remember those 3 things. That's your responsibility, okay? Oh, and don't leave pan handles sticking out. Very dangerous. Number 10, Sooty, look at me. This was you. Matches. Never, ever, ever play with matches. Very dangerous things. Don't touch them. I think you've learnt your lesson, haven't you? Number 11, fan heaters, and this was you, Sue. Fan heaters. Any electrical things, leave to grown-ups, okay? Number 12, in the kitchen, don't touch knives and use only the scissors with the round nose. Not the kitchen scissors, they can be very sharp and they'll cut you. So be careful, watch out for those. Number 13, remember the Green Cross Code. Stay safe, stay happy, stay well on the roads. And number 14, maybe even the most important thing. Altogether, beware the danger of strangers. That really is important. What, Sooty? Is there anything that's safe? It does feel as if everything is dangerous, doesn't it? But yes, actually, there are lots of things that are safe. You can still have fun. I've got something that's safe down here, as a matter of fact. What is it? Well, it's fish and chips for our supper. Now, they're not dangerous at all. Not unless you get a chip stuck in your throat. You know, we'll ignore that just for the time being. Boys and girls, we hope that you've enjoyed learning about safety with Sooty. If you have, watch out for the other Sooty educational videos. And until we see you again, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, Sue, this is yours because you ordered fish cakes, didn't you? Watch out for these titles in the Learn with Sooty range of videos. Be safe, start to read, have fun with numbers, and simple science. All available now from your local stockists. Have fun and learn at the same time with Sooty, Sweep and Sue.